Hey, how's it going, everybody? So I got attacked by this team, had some ninjas on it. There was the yellow ninja on here as well, and that was the video that I was hoping to make, but it looks like he's done some reorganizing, he or she, who knows. Garnet tank, I really don't think she's a good tank. Very high HP, decently high defense. It can be higher than that, but it looks like he has opted for some increased HP over increased defense, and then an attack stat that's higher than it really needs to be because this is a purely support hero with healing and whatnot. So I'd be happy taking an attack of 300 for a defense of 1,000. So don't really love the balance there, but this is an incredible hero. And then we have Onyx over here. Looks like they've gone with a primarily attack path. I think it can get up to like 938. So maybe they opted for one additional defense node. So the thing that'll come into play here is this family bonus, where with 2 heroes they have a 5% chance to dodge normal attacks and special skills. So they can dodge tiles, which is crazy. And a 5% chance to counterattack with 60% of the damage received. So I want to see how much that happens. We have a full rainbow team here. The tank is the healer. We've got defense down on the left. The other thing, if you haven't heard me talk about it enough, is that you don't know what charge they're going to go off at. Could be 1, 2, or 3. Excuse me. It's predetermined before they start gaining mana, so you don't really know what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure that I've witnessed in other battles that as the attacker, you do know when it's going to go off. I think it changes from a number to an S when it's reached the predetermined threshold. Oh, that's why they don't have enough fighter emblems, because they put them all on Magni. Yeah, so this could be a tough team still, but I wanted to showcase some of the dodging stuff. Let me get a little bit more brightness here. Oops. So yeah, we want a revenge. I'm going to use my team with a ninja on it. I don't have enough. Well, I don't know if I want to give darts to the yellow ninja who I have. I only have 2 tabards until Path of Valor is done. Then I'll have 3. So I don't have enough mats for the purple ninja yet either. Okay, here we go. So my primary objective, all right, so we've got 3 blues, pretty high tile damage on all of them. So 3 tiles to a fully emblemed Garnet is almost a kill, so I'm pretty sure this will be a kill. Nope, okay, and she does fire, which is going to give ailment protection to all and approximately 200 something healing. So I'm going to hold this special a little longer. You saw a tile dodge there. So, see if I can get a blue diamond, and if we can. Okay, so you saw the S appeared, and then you can see Onyx. Is just about to slash attack. So I think if we, let's see if he changes to S at the second threshold. Okay, so it's still showing slash attack, which I think if we ignore him is an indication that he is not going to fire this turn. This charge, I should say. Just going to go for trying to kill Drake here first. And I want to see what happens. So you see it change to S when they hit their threshold, and this is going to hurt bad if he hits the same ones. Oh, damn. 1,000. That was only that was the third charge. So, you know, people are like, oh my god, 1,000, it's so strong. It is, but that was also the equivalent of like 13 to 15 tiles to charge, which you should have a devastating special skill if it's at ultra slow speed. So don't be shocked by that, because that's what you would expect. That's what you would expect to see at a hero with oh, bypassed. Oh, he bypassed from his talent. So that's something I did not know. I did not know that bypass gets around taunt and will still hit everyone. So that's pretty interesting. That makes Cobalt really good against the Black Knight tanks that you're seeing more and more of lately. Because he'll just ignore that completely. Interesting. It doesn't mean you'd have to fire him first. Actually, he'll bypass, but he won't dispel. So his attack can get around it, but that taunt will still remain. But it could be a good way to take out some heroes that are being protected by taunt. Okay, that was pretty interesting. So you saw him hit at a couple different levels. What that damage is with really high emblems and on defense. Keep in mind, as always, that this stuff is 20%, 20%, 20% stronger on defense. So these are not the same numbers that you're going to see on offense. And that's been my experience with Cobalt. So we'll try to get Cobalt firing in this match here as well. Even though he's on my team, just as another way to showcase the ninja heroes. All right, so we want to make sure we place this before Garnet potentially fires. So it looks like she's going for the 2x charge at least. So let's see if we can get some blues in here. Oh, dodged! And that kept her alive. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I really like that family bonus. It was super overpowered when they first released it. Where they would like counterattack with 110% damage and everything was just much higher. Alright, so we're not gonna kill what's his name. Oh, so Onyx is gonna fire with a single charge, which is probably only gonna hit for about 650 maybe on defense. But let's kill off Drake. So you can see that was my 2x charge. And it did about, or was that 2x? I can't remember if that was 2x or 1x. But you can go back and see about how much damage that does if you're trying to decide. I think these heroes, except for Jade, are a very safe bet and are great heroes to invest in. They're quite strong. So let's try to get Onyx to go off again. Alright, so I've got a ×3 charge. Let's try to force Onyx to go off one more time. And then I can show you what Cobalt will do with the ×3 charge. Huh, that is weird. He's going off. So 746, but that was with defense down. So let's do Cobalt without Black Knight's attack buff. And you'll see it's not crazy. Especially when you keep in mind that it takes 13 tiles with a level 29 monotroop, or I forget what 14 tiles is. So it's somewhere between 13 and 15 depending on what your troop situation is. So the slowest hero in the game at a ×3 charge. And this is what kind of attack you can expect. It's only 530 to Magni and about 600 to the rest. So not crazy. Actually kind of disappointing in my opinion. On defense, it's pretty crazy. You can get over 1,000 fairly easily if you can proc the Jinx. What do you call it? Talent. Which, depending on how many buffs they have. Excuse me. Depending on how many buffs they have, has about a 25% chance to do, I don't know, probably like 15 to 60% extra damage. So that can contribute to a lot So he's definitely a good wizard to invest your emblems in because you get such a huge payback from it. So yeah, for whatever speed that would be, super slow speed, that was not that crazy. Like 600-ish damage to all. I guess Kill Hair at average speed does about maybe 450. And if you have a level 23 Mono Troop, then she's doing it at essentially fast speed with only 3 matches or 9 tiles. So considering that his special, say she has a level 23 Mono Troop and he does 2, that's 5 more tiles, so 2 more matches. And the damage was only about 25% higher, so it's not crazy. And like I said, it's a little disappointing. So people have shared some videos of some really insane damage, and just keep in mind that's only in the rarest circumstances where you might have an attack buff, Jinx has gone off, they're at max emblems with a max attack path, so there's a lot that goes into those, and it's not oops, let's fight this team one more time. I'll try to show you what Cobalt can do with Finley's defense down and with Black Knight's attack buff, because that's quite a bit more impressive, as it should be. Alright, so she's going to go off. That's 2 turns of ailment blocks, because I think that was a ×1 charge. No, that was a ×2 charge. That went up pretty quickly, so her ×2 charge is essentially fast speed. Do I want to use the blue diamond? Let's try to get our reds going first, so we have Black Knight ready. I'm not too worried about her in the meantime, because we got something going on too. Alright, so we will cleanse this. Problem is we don't have something for Finley to hit everyone. There's no team-wide buff going on. So let's just go off of Drake here. We can hit 2. Okay, so we've got attack up, we've got defense down. This is only the ×2 charge, which is still pretty significant, especially under these circumstances. That's about fast speed to do about 800 to 3, but you've got to have, a decent attack boost and a decent defense down at the same time. So I know that Kingston won't burn, but he should die from that. Alright, so we'll give Onyx another chance, but I would like to heal. That was pretty cool how he bypassed taunt. Alright, good. So we've got a ×3 charge. Yeah, so still like only on defense 800-ish to each. I don't think Jinx went off that time. And we had defense down on some of them, so that's why Gravemaker died. But, alright, I've got my ×3 charge now, buddy. So, this is a good comparison. 574 to Magni, and 744, I think it was, to Cobalt. So you can see what a big difference the defense down makes. And obviously attack up makes up some of that ground too. So, they're not the apocalyptic heroes, in my opinion, that some people thought they were, that they were going to destroy the game when they came out and all this stuff. People just love to freak out before they even know what's going on. So let me know what your thoughts are, if you've encountered different situations that make you feel differently about what you've encountered here. But I feel like that shows a lot. You got to see the family bonus in action. You got to see how quickly they go off at these different charges. You've got to see the unpredictability of when they're going to go off and how that can impact things. The impact didn't stand out as much because I was trying to charge them up to show how powerful they can be, I guess. You've got to see how squishy Garnet can be, despite people liking to put her as a tank. She's got a lot of HP, though. What else? You've got to see Cobalt. So you got to see the Cobalt and Onyx are very similar. You got to see how they look on offense versus defense, how big of an impact that 20% defensive attack bonus gives. What else? You got to see that Ranger skill bypass the taunt of Black Knight, which I didn't know was possible. So a lot of stuff here. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section down below. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and also subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.